Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
The gods! We made it to the lower temple.
To complement our recent special on the Hammer Mummy franchise, please check that out, we're reviewing The Wrestling Women versus the Aztec Mummy.
And I certainly hope that we'll never have reason to be sorry that we did it.
Sometimes listed as a fourth film in the Aztec Mummy franchise, this is really just piggybacking off the title. It's a different mummy and doesn't have the wholesale recycling of footage that defines that series. It does reuse footage from the film it actually follows, Doctor of Doom, which we have reviewed, and I like to think of this as the return of Gloria Venus and Golden Ruby. Both actresses return, which would make the reuse of footage imperceptible if not for the fact that Gloria Venus has had a haircut. Their cop boyfriends also return. Although the weird relationship between Tommy and Golden Ruby has been disappointingly toned down.
You're my guardian angel. As an Amazon, you're the greatest.
In their locker room after the fight...
Just who are you?
I'm sorry, young ladies. I came in a second ago to wait for you, too.
Then I hid behind a pillar to watch you change. He's an archaeologist whose colleagues have been killed by the Black Dragon gang after they discovered an Aztec tomb.
And ran across a priceless inscription.
Why do the Black Dragons want an inscription?
Now, just as soon as the dragon heard this, and what motives he had is still to be explained.
Think I covered that? But...
if we even dare to...
leaving only one member of the expedition left alive.
It is Dr. Tracy.
This is Prince Fujita.
I, whose name is Prince Fujiata, swear by Fu Ying, he who rules the seven suns, and by the sacred ashes of my revered ancestors, let Mitsuyaka keep me from entering into paradise, that holy world that is ruled by our gods, if I break my word.
Did I mention I'm Japanese? Leader of the Black Dragons, along with his two sisters.
How would you like to face those two girls and match your strength against them?
Gee, I wonder if that'll happen. Why do you want the inscription?
When that occurs, my dear sisters, you too will have more power than anyone else in the world.
I don't think I need to explain. The good guys contact Dr. Tracy, who has the Aztec Codex and a plan to keep it safe.
So I'll divide the codex among you three. Each one of you is to guard a section of it.
So if someone is captured, they'll only have part of the Codex.
I will send you people the parts you're going to hold, only you won't know when or how.
It'll be more fun that way.
That's fine, but I propose that as long as this case lasts, we all live here to protect each other.
Rendering splitting it up completely pointless. Fujita kidnaps researcher Charlotte.
Now watch while I dominate this girl's will.
My Instagram followers get off on this.
We are going to visit some friends.
The set's looking empty. Let's add an electric chair and a hat stand. Meanwhile, the heroes are sent a message via classic Dark Corner's breakout character, the world's most distinguished delivery boy.
I have a hat here for this address.
Oh, that guy's got a backstory.
That's all I know about it. Excuse me, please.
I'm not following why the scavenger hunt approach is safer. Plus, Fujita is watching them via a hidden camera.
And it means that my uncle has worked out a plan to turn the three parts of the Codex over to us.
Might as well have a film crew in there. Tommy and Ruby go to collect the first part of the Codex, but lose it, having failed to notice anything suspicious about the receptionist.
Number 13, please.
On the first floor. Take the stairs.
Charlotte steals the second.
Inject him. Now!
Still under Fujita's control.
You must be careful or someone will discover the microphone you have attached to your shoulder.
Wow, and I thought the camera was a bit obvious. The heroes pull themselves together enough to get the third piece, so they have one, Fujita two.
I propose that we agree on a deal that will bring this to an end.
Oh, I wonder what it will be.
Your two friends are wrestlers. My sisters also fight. I propose they show us who is stronger.
Yes, I recall a very similar idea in Santo in the Treasure of Dracula, also directed by Rene Cardona. A man who doesn't come up with a new idea until he has run the old one into the ground. But then again, what do I know? Maybe this is commonplace. Let's check with our Lucha Libre advisor. Have you ever had to have a wrestling match to decide the fate of an historical treasure?
See.
Let's get this match going.
In 2 weeks.
No hurry. Naturally, Gloria and Ruby win.
So you didn't think our pair would win, eh? They had their hearts in it, buddy. It was all heart.
But will Fujita abide by the bargain?
Here is the codex I promised you. Would you like to examine it?
Yes, but...
In our deal, I said nothing about you getting away scot-free.
I mean, I guess it's the right thing to do, but still feels wrong. But Fujita is rescued.
Come on. My sisters will take care of those idiots.
Boy, do they. So, with Fujita free and the Codex back with Dr. Tracy, we're exactly where we were an hour ago without a single Aztec mummy to show for it. Now, a flashback. An Aztec maid is set to be sacrificed. She is saved by her witch doctor lover, but they are captured. She is killed, and he...
Tezamok was buried alive, and his punishment is to maintain an eternal vigil over the breastplate.
Any resemblance to a 1932 Universal film is entirely coincidental.
I've never heard anyone talk such utter nonsense.
You should subscribe, I do this every week. The Codex gives the location of an Aztec treasure, so it's off to the pyramid, where, finally... And it's worth the wait. Although their panic seems unnecessary given his pace. But he follows them. I guess the rules are different for Aztec mummies. Having taken care of the bad guys, the mummy approaches Charlotte. Any resemblance to a 1931 Universal film is entirely coincidental. They decide to return the treasure. But Charlotte becomes separated from the group. And... I wish I had died with my mouth closed. Every time I drink tequila. Coffee. The others arrive.
Look, he's afraid of fire.
Any resemblance to another 1931 Universal film is, at this point, relatively unsurprising.
Look, Loretta, he's a vampire now.
Oh, well, we know how to deal with vampires.
Garlic. A lot of garlic. Garlic up to your ass.
But they can't keep up these expensive special effects.
He's a mummy again.
And
This belongs to Sochi.
this is every bit as bad as Doctor of Doom, but, fortunately, it's also every bit as ridiculous.
We can kill them right now if you let us use our pistols.
That's a stupid idea.
You'll ruin the movie. You can't not enjoy this. And good news! Gloria Venus and Golden Ruby will return in She-Wolves of the Ring.
I feel so happy.
I can't wait.
If you screw this up, I will use my strongest move on you right here.
Thanks for watching. Please check out our special about the Hammer Mummy franchise, and I have a book about mummies as well. Details in the description below. I think this franchise should be rebooted, but who could play Gloria Venus and Golden Ruby? Your suggestions in the comments below.
I can't take much more.